federal government has stretched its coffers for banks in the housing market, borrowed billions of dollars to bolster the weak economy, and very soon the cost of retirees' benefits will explode. The banking crisis has simply become a segue to a long-term government debt crisis. Recently, China and other countries have questioned the dollar's reserve currency status, advocating greater use of other currencies or a currency basket, such as the IMF's special drawing right. According to Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD), the publicly held debt by America has already jumped to 73% in 2008. Its fiscal deficit stands over 10% of nominal GDP, and its external debt is 94.3% of its GDP in 2009. How much further its debt rises depends crucially on how fast the economy grows. Higher growth leads to narrow deficits and a larger GDP to support the debt. High debts have repercussions. They increase interest rates, crowd out private investment, and damp growth. It also forces the government to divert tax revenue from public services to interest payments and raises doubts about America's ability to repay the money. Moody's Investors Service notes that America's government debt will hit 100% of GDP in 2010, much higher than other nations. America's deficit problem is really a spending issue. The entitlements such as Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid are the Goliaths in the budget. Achieving large savings will require action on many fronts, including higher and efficient tax revenues. To educate people about these impending issues, we have President's Advisory Council on Financial Literacy. The month of April has officially been declared as a Financial Literacy Month. The Treasury Department has initiated the National Financial Capability Challenge, an online evaluation to increase the financial literacy of high school students across the United States. It will be offered in 2010. Other rich countries have far bigger debts relative to the size of their economies. Canada, for example, lost its AAA credit rating in the early 1990s when its public debt ratio neared 100%. It won back in 2002. As per OECD, in 2008, its public debt was 63%. Canada has a National Financial Literacy Program presented by Canadian Centre for Financial Literacy, CCFL, a division of CEDI, to promote budgeting, saving and investing, using credit wisely, debt, etc. Japan's public debt stands nearly at 175% before stimulus package was announced in 2008, and its fiscal deficit is over 7.5% of nominal GDP in 2009. However, its interest rates remain low, largely because Japan borrows from its own people. Bank of Japan and the Central Council for Financial Services Information (CCFSI) aims to promote financial literacy in schools, especially by advocating an ideal curriculum of financial education. Ireland lost its AAA grade this year when the banking crisis exposed the government to huge risk. Its fiscal deficit stands at over 11% of nominal GDP in 2009, and its external debt is 1,267 of its GDP, the highest in the world. The Irish government started It's Your Money program to promote financial literacy. In United Kingdom, financial capability is widely promoted by the Financial Services Authority (FSA) as a national strategy. Its mission includes reaching out to young people through Personal Finance Education Group (PFEG) to increase awareness about money-related matters. Britain's fiscal deficit, which is over 12% of nominal GDP, is the highest among developed countries. In Brazil, government programs by Security and Exchange Commission (SEC) of Brazil and Brazilian Ministry of Social Security and Labor each have online portals that serve financial literacy to Brazilian people. The SEC has a website that offers videos, games, comics, and courses freely in Portuguese, English, and Spanish languages. Russia very recently hosted the Global Second Annual Financial Literacy Conference on improving the financial literacy of young people as a stimulus for the development of Russian economy. Reserve Bank of India (RBI), the central bank of the country, has a financial education website for school children. In India, just 48% of the population has bank accounts according to RBI statistics. Having a cell phone is more common than having a bank account. Here, the need for financial inclusion is even greater due to low levels of literacy and how the unbanked poor are pushed towards expensive alternatives. RBI also offers no-frill accounts, smart cards, credit counseling, and financial literacy cells. Finlit TV, the edutainment section of financialliteracy.com, has applied for a trademark for the Intellectual Property Office in India. In China, Ministry of Education and Ministry of Finance have a student financial aid information intervention program. You can learn a lot more about Global Financial Literacy Drive on our website financialliteracy.com. Thank you.